Entertainment Radio, coming through on your wires.
The ACA.
Okay, we're definitely recording now.
What's the ACA?
Well, what's clogging?
Clogging is the fucking shoes. Clogs. You know
Yeah,
clogs?
but there's an Australian Clogging Association. No, it's... Maybe they're like they tap shoes or something.
You know what clogs are?
What is clogging? Perfect. Clogging, there's no way I'm pronouncing that word, is an American folk dance. There you go.
Do you know what clogging is?
Yeah, it's an American folk dance.
We don't know what clogs are.
That has
know
been
what clogs
origin
are.
in the South.
I know what clogs
Fuck. How do you pronounce that?
are. We are recording.
Appalachian?
I tell you what,
Appalachian?
you are
Definitely recording this time.
you are on your computer, so you could look up clogging.
That's what I am reading it to you. You're not obviously not listening.
Yeah, but it's not something I can hear. I need to see it. Oh, what? Can't you turn your computer around?
Dancing. No, you want to see it. Well, this is just words, so it's not going to help you. Yeah, Tracy. Oh, fucking Casey.
It's not fucking Tracy.
I know.
I swear to God, if we bump into Casey Chambers at the Gympie Muster and you say,
Tracy,
Trace! What? What's that? What does that mean? What does that mean?
No, nothing. We're recording.
What are you pointing to there?
I thought it might... Nah, nothing.
Explain it.
Welcome back.
Gap in the two? Is that what you were referring to? Is that what that was? Don't ever
We were
point.
talking the other day, anyway, no, I can't talk about that either. Okay,
Why not?
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Funky Shirt Friday, Derek. And happy Funky Shirt Friday, listeners.
Yeah, look, we're actually not here. We're at the Muster.
We're at the Gympie Muster, so we thought we'd get in early. It's Tuesday afternoon here, so we thought we'd get in, get this recording done, because we're going camping, aren't we, Derek?
Yeah, we are. Well, I mean, some of us are.
I'm definitely
So
camping.
hang on, how's this, righto? Here we go. So I heard a little rumour on the grapevine in the office, because people talk in our office. People talk.
They shouldn't be.
Yeah, well, they do.
They've only got 7.6 hours of work every day. If they're talking during that period, it's concerns.
Well,
Where can I clog?
I heard you were talking about tents the other day up in the office.
I mentioned it.
You mentioned it.
No, actually, I didn't.
And someone said, "Oh,
Did I? Did I mention it?
you mentioned tents," and someone said, "You must have said, oh, Dan's got a tent."
Oh, no,
You
I said Dan would have a fucking tent. Yeah, I said
And
that'd be
then
right.
You said, of course,
Yeah.
that prick would have a tent. And then
No,
everyone else in the
that
office.
was outside, and it was with you and Jobbo. That's right.
And then
I said, oh, yeah. And no, Jobbo goes, you've got a tent. I said, I don't have a fucking tent. I was like, Dan would probably have a fucking tent. Then DK goes, yeah, I've got a tent. But I was like, it's different. Anything Dan's got's fucking stupid.
Mate, you're the odd one out who doesn't have a tent here.
Mate, I haven't had a tent since I was like 8.
Yeah, you wouldn't have a clue how to pitch a tent, would you?
I don't need a tent. I've got a swag.
You were literally just talking on a podcast like 2 weeks ago, not only about being a man and pitching tents, but camping. Is camping something you need to do more? Well,
I lived in a stock camp for 3 fucking years. I've camped more probably than everyone in this office combined. I've done enough camping. I don't like camping. I was just saying to DK, I spoke to my psychologist for an hour and a half before this podcast talking about I like being at home on my couch with my 70-inch TV watching South Sydney. That's what I like.
you don't need to worry about having to do other activities like hobbies, camping.
I don't need to go camping anymore. I've camped.
Have you camped though?
I
or
like
have you
going
worked?
I like going to the beach and staying in an Airbnb.
Have you worked in stock camps or have you camped?
I've worked in stock camps, which you camp out on the flat.
Yeah, but is that camping? Is that like going out to a spot, setting up a nice campsite, getting your tent, getting your gazebo, and your outdoor kitchen?
No, that's not
sorted?
camping. That's
Getting
like
fucking pissed.
luxury. That's like luxury.
No, luxury is an Airbnb. Camping, I don't know. Like it is what it is. Camping, people go out, they set up nice big camps. You'll see it at the Muster.
Oh
Like,
yeah, not my jam.
they set
not
up
my
camp,
jam.
but that's camping. Working at a stock camp ain't camping.
Well, it is. You're camping out. You camp out.
Okay, technically yes, but it's not. It's
right.
not camping.
Well,
That's like working. It's
It's
camping.
not investing money into tarpaulins and fucking blow up mattresses and a fucking what are those gas lighters for your coffee in the morning.
I'm not convinced you're going to have a good time at all out there.
Mate, I know that. That's why I want to take my ute so I can put the roll cage over and I can lay under there in my swag nice and comfortable.
Oh my God. So we're camping for 5 nights. You don't have a tent. You got a swag. You got fucking... I've got
an iPad, 2 books,
no power.
phone. I'm taking 2 power banks.
Have you got my power bank actually? The long black one with the light on the end of it?
No, I don't
Bullshit.
have your fucking
What power bank have you got? Show them to me. Go and get them.
No,
Right fucking
they're
now.
upstairs in Mams's office.
Go and get
I-
them.
No,
I'll
these-
keep the podcast going. I want to see
no,
those.
they're
power
up there.
banks.
They're up there. So, yes.
Is one of them mine?
No, I actually know that one of yours. It's that sleek grey colour. No, and I haven't seen it.
It's got a light on the end.
Yeah,
of it.
I have not
and
seen
it
it.
holds charge for
It'd be up there in that.
hold charge for a fucking long time.
Hey, I think we threw it out. Actually, we found that upstairs.
Bullshit.
Well, if it got thrown out, it must have been on this table. Because only
And it
shit
wasn't
on this
me.
table gets thrown
It wasn't
out.
me that threw it out. Incredible.
Well, anyway, going to be an interesting few days because I think a little two-man tent.
I looked them up.
Tent.
They're like $150. I'm not forking that out. Actually, I'm going to buy. Lance and I have decided we're going to get a double swag with the little pop-up thing. They're $150 at Anaconda. Anaconda! Unbelievable deal.
Well, why would you need that? You don't like camping.
Well, I've got to go to weddings. I've got a swag, but this swag's got a double. So, because we just sleep in the single swag, so it's a little bit tight.
Mate, you know, that's where you start. You start with a double swag, then you're like, oh, a nice set of lights would be good in here. And then you're like, oh, a gazebo over the top would be nice in case it rains. And then next minute, you're a fucking camper. That's how you take up a hobby like that. I don't need it. I've got my 70-inch TV and
I've got a fucking mortgage and a couch. I don't need a
I've
tent.
got me Rabbitohs and I don't need it and I don't care if I don't know how to set up a tent. Leave me alone.
Oh, mate, if you're on some masculine power trip at the moment, that's all right. Let's unpack that.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of the fact that I know how to set up a tent in record time, actually. It's what I kind of do. I'm actually in a tent setting up club. They time you how long you can, and the quicker you can do it, the more of a man you are. That's how they measure it.
Yeah, g'day guys, Dan Allen here, tent erecting extraordinaire. I'm actually in business with a bloke who doesn't like camping, so I'm going to make a mockery of him over the next 5 days. So
I just think I've been telling you for a few days. I think a tent would have helped you out a bit.
No, I've got a ute with a roller cage on it. DJ's telling us to speed it up.
Nice shirt.
The reason, yeah, you too, mate.
What should we talk about? Well, if we don't come to blows over this whole camping fiasco, well, all I'm saying is I'm wearing today is a fucking KPMG custom shirt. Oh, which has definitely started a conversation. I'm wearing a map of Canberra today. I'm wearing a map of Canberra, custom made KPMG shirt. It's a fucking belter. It's an absolute fucking belter.
It is a beauty.
Map of Canberra. Can you see Lake Burley Griffin?
It'll be a different shade of blue, I would assume. Is it?
You can only get this shirt if you work for KPMG.
In the engineering department.
I think it's coming out in October. Oh. Hey, look, I think it's important to acknowledge that, part of our unique relationship is that we have domestics, and that's okay.
Oh, man, there is just so much going on. Okay. But the irony in all of...
What are you wearing?
Well, it's a yellow, high-vis yellow Ventura.
Full button.
Full button,
full
which
button
we don't have in stock. Stop emailing us about it.
Why are you wearing the full button?
Because it's just the one on the rack.
I didn't think you were a full button operator.
I'm not.
Too many buttons. If you wear a full button work shirt...
Mate, you can't pitch tents and you can't do up buttons. So, I mean, what are you doing?
You do have a few undone there. No, I am interested to know about people who wear full button shirts because I don't think you ever undo all the buttons.
No, never.
You probably just undo the first three in the bottom.
Why did I move?
The bottom couple? No, it's probably because I'm swinging my arm across the camera angle. Anyway.
I've got a question for you.
Hit me. Is it about small talk?
No. Yeah, it is about small talk. Fuck small talk. I'm so sick of it, right?
This is
I'm just
interesting.
noticing it now. Whenever I'm at a party or, you see someone you haven't seen in a while, which you really don't have a connection with apart from that you fucking know them, right? I mean, I'm just so sick of talking about work and the weather.
Okay. This is a very interesting point you raise because you were in full control of that conversation, my friend.
Yeah. But I don't know what else to talk about. That's the whole point.
Go a bit deeper. Say, well, like what you've done with your hair.
I've said that numerous times and you keep calling me out on
No,
it.
you haven't said that.
Hey,
You
mate,
say-
stop telling people to go bald and stop telling them they're fat, all right? You're not allowed to do either of those things.
You see Scotty Blakeway.
You heard that, yeah?
Oh, fucking hell.
We're at the where were we? We were at the some pub in Newstead, sixes and sevens.
It was the night that we devised the Portaloo stunt when we had no money left.
That's right.
The night before, the week before, we made the money back to keep this business afloat. And we were sitting at
Been a
sixes.
few of them.
We were sitting at sixes and sevens after we devised this plan to do the two Portaloos in Queen
Yeah,
Street
we
Mall.
thought we had enough money to go buy a couple of pints.
So we went to sixes and sevens just to have a couple of beers to debrief. And anyway, there's a couple walking along the street there on what is it, James Street, walking down the street, you know. And Rossi spots someone that he hasn't seen for ages. That's Scotty Blakeway. He probably doesn't listen to this fucking podcast.
No, definitely.
When was the
not.
last time you'd seen him before then?
School?
And Rossi goes, and he was with a date. He was
6 years.
He was with a girl. Like, he was with a girl. Presumably a date, you know? Rossi yells out, "Oh, Scotty Blakeway? Fuck me, you're bald!" In front of his date. Like,
I didn't think anything of it. I just thought, fuck, you know, just throw a bit of chat, get a bit of fun.
Because, you know, bald people are already self-conscious about going bald.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the ads, mate. Fuck, stop. Yeah, you can get back in the picture. You know what I mean?
Mate, but there's been some of the most hilarious examples of you, mate, fucking doing that kind of shit.
I did it on Thursday.
No
last
wonder
week.
no one wants to bloody talk to you.
Or camp
like
with me.
small talk.
Camp would do small talk. So last Thursday at the Bunnings trade shows, bloke walked past. He had the most atrocious fucking handlebar moustache going, and he kind of looked a little bit like Ivan Milat. And when he walked over, and he goes, "What did he say?" He goes,
Okay. So look, he did have. He was just a young fella at the Bunnings trade show. And we were talking to everyone there, and it was great. And fucking getting around, they were loving it. And there was a fella who came along, young bloke, to come and check out the TX tent. And the focus was the TX tent. It was about TX, the service. This fella comes along. And granted, he did have an Ivan Milat style handlebar moustache. No doubts about it. I'm sure he knew that, to be honest. But, you know, he walked over and he was like, "Oh, how you going? You know, yeah, good mate, how you going? Yeah, what are you doing here?" He goes, Rossi sticks his neck out and he goes, "Oh, you've obviously rocked up for the Ivan Milat reunion." As if there's some convention of people who dress up like Ivan Milat and rock up and be like, "Yo, look at us. Look at all of us together."
The thing that
I need to unpack it.
Well, the thing that I can't... I'm obviously joking, right? That's the thing. Like, I'm obviously joking. But it must be... like, is it the tone? I don't know. What is it that I'm doing wrong? Because, you know, is it out of...
Jeez,
is
you're bold.
Is it out of line? Is that the phrase?
Nah.
Or is it just... I've got to stop being so transparent with my thoughts. Because they just pop into my head and I say them.
Oh, look, I'd say there's definitely a couple thoughts you could probably hang on to, I reckon, you know? Like, I reckon read the room. I reckon if someone's on a date walking down the street, calling them out for their baldness is pretty fucked, to be honest. And I'm like, well, no wonder they don't want to make small talk with you. They don't have any... They probably don't want to engage in conversation because they're just about to be insulted.
They're running down the street trying to recoup their hair.
I like meeting new people. That's what kind of... I really like it.
don't like meeting new people.
I like it a lot.
I know you do. That's why you're so pumped up for the Gympie Muster.
Well, I'm just pumped up the muster in general. I want to sell a heap of trademark stuff.
Oh,
I wanna
yeah,
get
me
TX
too.
out
I'm all
there.
for
I wanna
that.
bloody
But
Have,
I
a
mean-
few, have a few beers. I want to set up my nice campsite. I've got my fairy lights ready to go, my gazebo. I've got the little kitchen sorted. Lily made sure that everything in our pantry box is packed and good to go. I'll make you a fucking cup of tea in the morning. A camp.
Oh, geez, thanks, Dan, for your
I'll make you a camp.
thanks for your 20-cent tea bag and your fucking
It's not about the cost of
your
it.
panicking. What do you call
It's
it?
not all about the money, mate. It's about the experience of sitting around a
I'm
campfire.
hot.
in
Are
the
you hot in
morning.
here?
It sounds like I think you might be nervous. Is what might be going on.
I'm anxious. I didn't know this is a big dick swinging camping exercise.
not.
I'm gonna have to go down to Anaconda and fucking load up.
No, hang on. Don't do that. That's the worst thing you can do.
No. What I should
If
go
you
down
rock
and
up
get
to the Gympie Muster and there's tags still hanging off your new shit, that'll be even worse. Everyone will be like, "Oh, look at this bell end."
I'm like literally taking it all out of the plastic.
Don't get no.
I'm going to get a rooftop tent and some fucking, it's going to be awesome.
I don't know about rooftop tents. Because what do you do if you want to drive away somewhere?
You just pop them back down.
And
They're just
get a-
one. They're just literally a hinge. They just go straight
Yeah,
up.
but
and down.
then people have all their stuff hanging off the. Anyway, whatever. But I'll make you a cup of tea. Nice morning cup of tea. 7 o'clock around the campsite. A little fire going. It's nice. It's nice. It's a bit. Doesn't matter. It's not about
And we need to take our own wood.
It's not about the 20-cent tea bag.
Take our own wood.
Nah, you'll just chop down a tree with your chainsaw, won't you?
Oh yeah, all right. Better pack that as well. Do they sell them in Anaconda?
Just use your one.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, I'm pumped to go and have a few yarns and go and have a couple. Mate, you
Well,
know
now
what?
I'm getting a bit anxious because I feel as though that I'm going to be mocked.
You're not going to be mocked.
Oh yeah, look at that bloke. He's sleeping in the back of his ute.
Billy, I reckon there'll be people doing it a lot worse than that.
I've got a tarp.
Yeah, oh, that'll do. It's just that roller tray. I don't know how you're going to get under that.
Oh,
Are you
I'm
gonna-
pretty slim.
Are you going to? Are you going to lock yourself in there?
Well, I'll have it open while I'm iPad, and then when I'm finished iPad.
Which end are you going to put your head at?
The other end.
Which is the other end? That's one of them.
The back.
The tray end. The
Yeah,
tailgate end.
tailgate end.
I
That's the
think
word I
you're
was
too
looking for.
tall for it.
I reckon you are too.
You're sticking out the end.
Yeah, it'll have to be down. Probably my head will be out. At least the jaw will be off the majority
just
of my
hanging
body,
over the side.
like a dead roo.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for 5 days camping, it's nice to like.
What am I going to do for food there? That's what I want to know. You said nachos.
There's food trucks everywhere.
Yeah.
Food trucks. Baked potato. Done. Sorted.
Sweet.
No.
Can I get that with a Stetson, thanks?
With a what?
Stetson hat. Oh,
What's that?
hold on. Am I more country than you?
What's this? Yeah, you definitely are.
The big
Mate, I
one.
used to run stock camps. What's a Stetson?
Oh, there's the American felt hat.
I'll be buying a hat
Yeah.
straight away at the muster. For the muster, probably black. I'm
A
thinking.
black hat.
Well-
Never trust a man in a black hat, mate.
Why is that?
Well, it's just all the country and western movies. All the bad guys wore black hats. All the good guys wore white hats.
Yeah, but didn't all the guys with the black hats also, I can't finish that sentence. Abort.
Dump it.
Abort that.
Dump that.
Well, I don't. Well, does that mean I got to get one of those bloody
No, get
cream ones, a bone one?
No, get a We'll find you a funny one.
I don't want a funny one. I want a good
Yeah,
one.
I want a good one. Yeah. All right. No, you're better off getting a palm leaf one. They're way better. Way more durable.
Are they going to have palm leaf?
And they're
hats there?
cheaper. Yeah, they will.
I want a nice bloody felt one.
How good's
something.
mineral water?
Mate, it sounds good through the microphone. That's for sure. Yeah, okay, righto. Well, yeah, look, I'm pumped up. Small talk, I think, each to their own, I suppose. Like, small talk doesn't have to be small talk.
Well, what do you normally go for?
Well, you got to just gauge the situation. Like, if you're at the muster, for instance, and you talk
Oh, you
to
can talk
someone,
about. Did you see that act last night?
well, yeah, but like, who you looking forward to seeing? Or
But that to me is a
What's-
repetitive bit of small talk that I'll have to play on for the rest of the week.
do you know how to get out of a conversation?
Nah, except walk away.
Just turn around and walk away, mate. We've got some work to do here because for a brand that's all about starting conversations.
Yeah, but it's different. It's different in the way.
It's
that
different if you know them.
That's it's different if you know. That's my fucking point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. I like to find out about people. I like to find out more about who they are, where they're from. That's a simple one. Oh, where you from? Fucking Melbourne. What, you drove all the way up here? Fuck, where'd you stop?
You obviously didn't fly Qantas.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have your bags.
Yeah,
Otherwise.
and you'd be still there in the airport. Yeah, all right. Well, let's see how I go with the small. We can let you just observe me this weekend or this week
I'll
at
tell
the
you what,
Gympie Muster.
I'll
You let me know how I go with my small.
I'll tell you
talk.
what will be good for small talk is going to be sending you off on your way with the handheld road mic and meeting new people. Being like,
great.
g'day, just doing a little interview.
Great.
Oh,
Let's
so
do
tell us
that.
about yourself.
Let's do that.
Say,
Got
no.
points as well.
I want to learn. I'm trying to get better with small talk, and I'll go from there.
I mean, the thing is like, I think the key with small talk is if you're not up for a yarn, like if you can't be fucked, like sometimes.
Well, I can't be. Yeah.
Yeah, but all the time? Is it all the time?
No, just selected times.
Yeah, so,
At a party where you're having a good time, it's all right.
okay. Do you find yourself, where you're having a good time, do you find yourself in situations where you've got to make small talk? Why? Is it because someone's come up to you, or is it because everyone that you were talking to has left the conversation?
No,
your
I
way?
normally try and run with those other people as they're leaving. It's like you don't want to be the last person stuck there. It's like pass the parcel.
I like the challenge of getting out of it. Anyway.
Smoke bomb. Catcher.
Yeah. Anyway, no, I've got to do a poo.
Well, we'll revisit this after this week.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I got a question for you.
Hit me.
Well, it's not a question actually. Like
More of a
I started
statement.
this at the same time.
Is it about my receding hairline?
No, it's not. The greys are looking great. No. So Warwick on the weekend went to watch the polo cross. I was starving, no gluten-free food, which is the same anxiety that I've got at the Gympie Muster, but we'll go through that during the week. I went in to get a pizza, right? Domino's, gluten-free, pepperoni, with a can of Pepsi Max. What do you think it cost me?
What was the order again?
Gluten-free pepperoni pizza.
I stopped listening as
And
soon
a
as you
can.
said gluten-free.
And a can of Pepsi Max.
Gluten-free pizza and a can of Pepsi Max. How big was the pizza?
They're just one size.
What was on it?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
Fucking wow.
And was the base with or without gluten?
Oh my God.
I don't know, $15?
11.
That
No
good?
wonder we're all turning into fat fucks. I mean, that is unbelievable value. $11. How do they do it? And why would you eat anywhere else is my question. I mean,
I struggle to find my way into these conversations with you because I'm like, when you talk about something that's cost related, I'm like, well, notorious tight ass doesn't want to buy a tent. Fucking any cost.
well, you have to eat.
Any cost for a pizza. I thought you were going to be like, this is fucking crazy, but $11 for pizza.
So how cheap that is?
I mean, everything's so fucking expensive now, which is a pain in the ass.
That's what I'm saying. It's $11.
You can't go anywhere. You can't get a pint for fucking less than $15.
But you can't, like you
don't want to. You don't.
No
wanna
wonder
be
we're
the-
all just getting fat because all you do is eat Domino's. How cheap that is? $11. You can't. I don't think you get a
can't.
fucking hot chook for $11.
I
Can
couldn't
you?
remember the last time I've eaten Domino's. To be honest, it makes me feel sick in the guts.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I don't know what it is. Yeah,
But-
I don't know.
it's just. I mean, what chance do we have?
Well, I mean, we ain't out fucking hunting and gathering before.
Yeah, mate. But I've got me fucking tent, so we can start.
I might have to hunt and gather something. I'm gonna have to gather some berries.
Gather a better fucking attitude. That's what I want.
I feel I'm pumped. I'm ready to go. The only thing I'm I'm dreading a bit is just getting all the stock set up. Like that's going to be a bit of a ball ache, to be honest. But anyway,
Our favourite saying here at the trademark office,
Yeah.
ball ache.
but moving along to our next segment,
How far into this are we?
what are we taking to the muster?
20 minminutes.
Mate, didn't you look at the clock before? Oh no, I don't need time. I always look at the clock before we start. Yeah,
No,
but
no,
we
I just-
started. We had that false start, remember? So then it threw me off. Do you want me to?
Should we just get
Do you want me to just do this podcast
just
on my own?
get him to do it twice?
Okay, I've got a question for you.
Fire it at me. Is it anything? to do with
Actually, no,
Michael
it
Jackson?
can wait. It can wait after we go through these signs. Should we have a quick flick through
Oh,
these
these
signs
are
we're putting
hilarious,
up?
actually.
Okay.
Well, you're going to get off your chair. DK's going to have kittens, so
No, I'm still there or thereabouts. I'm just going to grab a few signs at a time and we'll go through them.
okay.
No one freak out.
Do we want some backing music?
Yeah. Oh, actually, we need to talk through them. But yeah,
Yeah.
put some like.
No, yeah, because we
I was just going to bring Casey Chambers back in
got to talk through these. So.
Yeah, we're going to talk through them. All right, bring your first one up. What do you got?
quietly.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
perfect.
She is pretty enough. I think.
I wouldn't say that.
Righto, sign
Righto.
number one. What camera?
You're here.
Okay.
I can cut to whatever you want.
Actually,
That's the last one.
that is the last one.
Geez, we've gone all out with our eyelets and everything.
Actually, it might be easier if you just direct it up to that camera.
So here we go. First sign. Welcome to the Gympie Muster.
Can you see that there? Yeah. That's hilarious.
For the record, we're putting these up on trees. We're going to pepper these on trees all around the place. So welcome to the Gympie Muster.
Yeah, we're taking it over.
Surely you Gympie Muster heard of us.
If you don't laugh, you cry. Gympie must have heard of us.
Now this one's appropriate for the song. Am I not pretty enough
In my trademark shirt.
in my trademark shirt?
Brilliant.
Timing.
Probably get fucking sued for that.
Now this is just a bit of a warning sign because caution, loud shirts being worn, conversations encouraged. Just no small talk.
I was just about to say, terms and conditions mean no small talk.
Okay, this next one's a bit of a
No, no.
crowd favourite. Ready? Ready? Trademark. We're not here to fuck spiders.
I hope people...
Pictures of two spiders fucking. Did you know? Okay, so there's a couple things with that sign. Firstly, did you know how spiders had sex?
No.
I didn't know either. The best part of that is our graphic designer, Sasha, had to Google spiders having sex.
Hours of research.
No doubt. Now, this one's close to my heart because I've shot me one and only hog in Gundy. There's too many... Well, how do you explain this
Well,
sign?
it says there's too many pigs around Gundy, but then pigs and Gundy are scratched out. There's too many mutts around Gympie.
There's too many mutts around Gympie. Pictures of dogs. Obviously, reference to... It's John Williamson, isn't it? Yeah. He's going to be there.
Oh, haven't you heard John Williamson?
Of course I've heard of him.
Have you got that? Please tell me you made that other one. Did you make the...
This one... Yeah. It's all right. Sorry for all the signs. Sincerely. A sign. Lol. Hey, lol.
Did you do the cousin one?
No, that's all of them.
Oh, didn't you do that?
Oh, hang on. There's one more down here. Welcome to Gympie. Try to stay out of your cousin. Yeah.
Now, if that's not the fucking best sign you've ever seen, I don't know what is.
That's quite divisive, I would
Jeez,
say.
that's funny.
But anyway, so yeah, so we got all these core flute signs.
I
to put
reckon
up
that's
around
going to
the
be a
place.
crowd favourite. Where are you going to put that one?
I don't know.
Because that has got to be somewhere where there's a lot of
Main
foot traffic.
stage?
Oh, fuck, mate. That is so funny.
On the
Try
main-
and stay at each other.
On the main stage. Now, you were just having a look at the program.
Oh,
Muster.
yeah. Some big names this year. Big names.
Who we got?
Hold on, let me just open it up. Keep talking.
There's only one big name that anyone needs to know about.
John Williamson.
Brad Cox.
Yeah, get your Cox out.
Bradley
Where is he?
Bones Chicken
Okay,
Cox.
so now Hill Stage, which is, well, the Queensland Police Pipes and Drums will be there on Thursday.
So they play a few days.
That'll be
They
fantastic.
play every day.
Amber Lawrence,
Are you
never heard of
taking
her.
the piss?
Can you just be fucking serious?
Don't
for
you
5
think
minutes?
that a pipe and drum band is awesome?
Yes, it's wind and percussion.
I can't gather. I don't get you.
Oh, what?
It's wind and
Oh.
percussion. I'm DK. I'm like literally turned on by a pipe and a pipe and percussion band.
It'll be good.
They're fucking
Yeah, it'll be
great.
great. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Particularly QPS.
I'm pumped. It'll be good. Brad Cox,
main stage night one.
8:30 to 9:45. Big set from the big horse. Hour and 15.
And I'm keen as. The only thing is, I've had a suss out, and I can't see if he's playing on any other stages, any other nights. Like often the big names will stay and maybe do a little side set on one of the smaller stages as well on another night, which I hope he does because it'd be good to catch up with the lads.
Troy Casadale,
Oh, Troy Casadale.
Travis Collins, Felicity Kircher. Don't know any of those other people. The Wolf Brothers.
Wolf
Oh,
Brothers.
Leakin again's on at
We
8:45.
love the Wolf Brothers. Don't do any of your two-headed Tasmanian jokes around the Wolf Brothers.
Oh yeah, they've all got two heads.
Jeez, that fell flat.
John Williamson. I don't think everyone heard it.
Are they all
Nathan
heard
Nathan Chambers.
it? So what are you keen for?
She's gone from Tracy to Nathan. It just gets worse and worse.
There's actually not. There's not that many big names this year.
There is.
Lee Kernigan and John Williamson. I
Mate.
mean, come on. I mean, I can Spotify them at home. If without these signs, I reckon the Muster's in trouble. Personally,
Without the try to stay out of your cousin's sign. Yeah, that's fucked, mate. I can't believe you're not saying Brad Cox isn't a big name. He's a
Brad
fucking
Cox
huge name.
is.
You've just torn it. Is there an echo in here?
No,
Is.
no. I'm saying that he is a big name.
Well, it's hard to get international acts here at the moment.
Why?
Are there any intos on there?
No, there's no intos. And Anna, she flung the gates open ages ago.
Oh, look, it's hard, you know.
Yeah, look, I don't want excuses.
40th
I want big names.
It's a Gympie Muster. It's a 40th
I know,
anniversary.
of all the years to get some big horses there.
Well, name one big name. Into.
Well, someone with a Yank accent, I suppose.
Like who?
Oh, they'd fucking. Oh, what's his name?
Chad someone? Surely there's a country music artist out there called Chad. It's a very American name too, you know. Chad.
Mate, Alan Jackson. How good Alan
Hey,
Jackson be?
Chad, how are you?
Alan Jackson. Anyway, yeah.
Action
Look,
Jackson.
these signs are going to be up. Hopefully people see them. Take a photo, have a laugh. Get a bit of small talk happening. Be fucking brilliant.
Just not with Ed Ross because he doesn't know how. What else is there to talk about? What do you do for a living? And fuck. What else? I don't know. I don't know what else to talk about. You know, certainly won't be able to talk about the tent.
Well,
that I didn't bring.
What I'm really looking forward to is that this time next week we're going to have to be able to go through the entire Gympie Muster. I can tell you there's going to be some fodder.
Well, we're going to vlog it. We're going to vlog it.
Yep.
We're going to vlog. We're going to make a.
We're going to vlog. I'll probably blog. There'll be a vlog and a blog. I'll blog.
And you're going to be doing...
And we could clog. We could clog. So it'll be a vlog followed by the blog into a clog.
You said vlog.
I hope they don't get bogged. So it should be great.
Vlogged. Blogged. Clogged.
Clogged.
The only one that didn't fit in there was bogged.
Unfortunately.
Anyway.
Look.
Jeez, I tell you what. I'm excited. You know, I had a situation on Saturday. This is actually worth talking about. Because you've talked about your fucking bum stuff before, haven't you? You ever been in a situation where you've fucking been caught out and you need to to do a big toilet? You need to do a big toilet and you're not sure where the nearest big toilet is?
Yeah, it is the word. That's what anxiety is. People are like, oh, yeah, 1 in 5 people get anxiety. No. Everyone gets anxiety because that's anxiety.
Well, yeah, it's a level of anxiety.
Oh, it's a horrific level of anxiety.
But it's pretty easily cured.
If you find the big toilet, otherwise, big trouble.
Yeah. Anyway, was at 4-wheel drive super centre on Saturday out at Preston.
Hey, BCF Anaconda 4-wheel drive superstores, fucking bloke, mate.
You're the only one who's mentioned Anaconda. And I'm also not worried about being a man. Fuck, how am I going to bait the hook? Everyone's going to know I'm a fraud. Fuck, Tatey, how do you do it? What do you do? Oh, you just figure it out and you go. Oh, fuck, is that what you do?
Oh, God.
Anyway, was out there. Now, do you know where Preston is?
No, I don't know where Preston is.
Anyway, I was going into 4-wheel drive super centre to get a bit of gear for the Gympie Muster, all right? We needed a 6x3 tent and a floor mat, a few bits of things, side nets,
what's
whatever.
this cost? What's the outlay here?
$500.
Could have got fucking 3 2-man tents.
Yeah, but they wouldn't serve the purpose we need them for. And you'd never use it. Anyway, had a couple of coffees in the morning, breakfast. Lil and I had gone out. We're looking around. And it's a very warehouse vibe, like camping joint.
Yeah, they deliberately do that.
They got the stuff set up.
Major discounts.
They've just got everything kind of, in boxes all in their segments.
Hard
on
to find a
and
toilet
shit.
in those areas.
Anyway,
Very
I was
hard.
like, I felt that urge. I was like, fuck, right, here
Trouble.
we go. My coffee's kicking in here. I was perked up and I was, So as you do, what do you start doing? You start scope. You start to...
You scope.
Look,
It's a recon mission.
You're on a reconnaissance mission, are you? You start to look around,
But your recon turns into live action fairly quickly.
You see plenty of doors that say staff only.
I fucking hate that.
You're like, well, fuck, that's not going to get me far.
It's just because you're wearing a different coloured shirt than me, Janine, doesn't mean I can't shit in your toilet.
Yeah, I'm not going to fucking steal your fucking arnets out of your bloody staff room, am I? Just let me, Fuck, we're all humans. Fuck me dead. Anyway, I did find the camping toilet section. I was like, well, I'll be able to whip one of those out,
That's obviously a G-up. You did not have that
I
thought.
obviously was not going to do it, but they had camping toilets. So I was like, oh, well.
Like that. Anyway, I've got another story about this.
I'm going to say, where are you going to put the toilet?
Just right in the middle of the warehouse. Just there. So, yeah, anyway, I'm doing the recon. I'm like, righto. But meanwhile, we're pushing this trolley around with this fucking big tent and shit on it.
You would have had to give away the pushing duties, I mean.
Well, when it gets to that point, there's not much pushing that needs to happen, to be honest. You're pulling, if anything. You're pulling. So, meanwhile, we're doing this reconnaissance. They only had 2 staff working today, Sunday. And it was fucking the line was snaking. It wasn't the only thing snaking, I tell you that much. The line was snaking out, huge line, not moving at all. Talk about anxiety. I had toilet-related anxiety. I was like, said to Lily, I've got to go. She goes, right, I'll wait in the line. So she's in the line, very, very long line, and I've got to go to the car park, get in my car, and find a toilet. Obviously, my first thing, and I don't know where I'm in Preston, but I'm like, fuck, there's got to be a servo around here somewhere. Now, you know the feeling when you're at this point and you're in the car, and
you're seated because your body goes, I'm here.
But you know how all the road rules just go out the window? You know how all the road rules just go out the fucking window? There's no speed signs. There's no fucking set of lights. There's no median strip that can stop you from getting from point A to point B.
You'll lock the hubs in. You'll do whatever
you need to do.
Yeah. You'll go full driver.
So I tore out of the 4-wheel drive supercentre car park, skid marks on the road, skid marks in my pants. Not really. We weren't at that point yet. Got to the set of lights up the road. Didn't know whether I was going left, straight, or right.
Why would you just punch it into your maps? Or you just thought, you just
like,
rolled the dice?
I'm just going to go here.
You just
got to go.
all in on black.
So
Brown more, I guess.
So I kind of got to this set of lights and I was like, well, which way am I going to go? So I kind of drove in the middle lane, but there was no other cars around. But I was like, and hanging back so that I could get a look out. Looked out up to the right, could see a Caltex up in the distance. I was like, fuck, we're on here. So I had to wait at the set of lights.
Yeah.
And it took for fucking ever to change. Tore my ass out. Well, tore the car's ass out of it, out of that. Yeah. Up the road, got to Caltex.
I'm assuming you're in the Hilux.
It was in the Hilux,
yeah,
fucking oath. Yeah, nothing in the tray either. Nice and light. Got to Caltex, no intention of buying anything at all. Is that still a thing?
They just used to say that to make you feel guilty.
Flew in there, got the business done, anxiety gone, best relief ever. Obviously, fucking mission accomplished. Not in any rush to get back to four-wheel drive Supercentre, but now Lily's got the anxiety of she's in the line with all this gear. It's a fucking long line. Now, the people who were at four-wheel drive Supercentre, they weren't. I don't know what it was.
I heard they were all going to the Gympie Muster.
No, they're not going to the Gympie Muster.
Yeah.
Everyone fucking stank in that place. Everyone stank.
Oh, I hate that.
It was like people had come
VO
in.
is fucked.
It was like people had come in straight from in the middle of a camping trip. They're like, oh, I forgot a tent peg and had to
better
run
get
in.
me. It's because they're all real men,
Yeah, they don't shower.
Well, if that's what a real man smells like,
count me out.
I don't want to be one. Yeah. So she's now got the anxiety of like this line getting closer and the stench. But someone in the line...
Is it one of those smells when you open the door, it just punches you in the head?
Well, once you're in the line, yeah. But someone was farting. Someone was dropping their guts. And so
probably you. You probably left it, went, came back and sat in it.
Surely wouldn't have... Surely not.
You have let off some cannons in your time.
Oh, who hasn't? Sue me. Fuck. My shit don't stink. Oh, no, yes, it does. My shit do stink. Anyway... I don't know where this story's going anyway, but Lily's now in the anxiety line at four-wheel drive Supercentre with $500 worth of gear that she's staring down the barrel of having to pay for if I don't get back there soon. She's
anxiety line.
She's texting me being like, fucking, where are you? This line's getting close and it fucking stinks. Anyway, as I walk into the store, Lily just goes, she clambers out of this line, leaves the trolley in the middle of the line, and she just ducks underneath the rope that sets the line up and then lets out this big exhale. Like she's been holding onto her breath for fucking 2 years. And she fucking storms out and she goes, this fucking stinks, someone's farting. And fucking causes a huge scene. Leaves it, goes and stands outside. I'm kind of looking around at all these smelly people and I'm like, well, I guess I'm taking over.
There's just so much that's just going on in that conversation.
Got underneath the line and stood. And then I had to stand in the stench. I had stood in the stench.
Yeah, you're in the anxiety line.
Yeah, but I didn't have to do a poo.
Oh, well, let's hope that there's a fair few portaloos easy to find this week at the Gympie Muster.
So, yeah, anyway, I just, you have those close calls like that and there's fucking stories. I don't know. Fuck.
Look,
whatever.
We look forward to chatting to you again this time next week, bringing you an update on what actually goes on during our stay at Gympie.
Well, I did get the transaction completed. I got to the front of the line, paid for the year, got it all here, ready to set it up. So I don't know how we're going to set it up because there's not a man between us. But anyway.
Happy Friday, legends. Keep it funky. Keep it bright. Start those conversations.
Hey,
avoid the small talk.
No. And don't avoid the small talk. Fuck that. I completely disagree. Go for all the small talk you want. We'll argue for a day and forever and a day over this. Anyway, one quick thing. Your email last week, the one that you talked about on air last week, got a response straight to TX.
It did.
As soon as it must have been 5 minutes after it was sent.
Yep, no time at all.
One of our TX clinicians,
Kurt,
who was
legend,
at the Bunnings trade show last week, fucking legend, straight onto us.
Yep.
And then the bloke who called TX after your email went out said to Kurt, I just got this email from Trademart about how Ed was talking about how you need to take action. You need to take ownership of your own mental health. Like we were talking about on the podcast last week. And this bloke picked up the phone and booked in an appointment with TX straight away.
Wham, bam, thank you,
First
man.
time ever. He was like, fuck it. You know what he did? He was like, fuck it, I'm going to do it.
Yep.
He wasn't like, I need this, but I don't want to do it. He was like, you know what? He took
I might need a tent, or I might just need a swag.
He took it as a challenge. He's like, fuck it, I'm going to call TX.
So if you want to reach out, take the challenge yourself. Give the TX team a call on 0488 469 88. You heard it here first. 0488 469 88.
And tell him Dan and Ed sent you.
Have a great weekend, legends. Can you get me a tent? Hey? What do you mean? Why not? It's in the tray. Yeah, it'll be fine. Trust me, just put it up. Trust me, it's great. I am. Please just leave me. I want to be mocked. I want to be openly mocked.
No one's going to mock you. It's like, fucking camping's fun. If I stop, I'll die.